Once again, welcome my dear and select viewers and subscribers to my 142nd video of my YouTube channel, Writer Sandhanam Speaks. Writer Sandhanam Speaks in small letter. This is the 17th episode on the Tamil sage, Thirumoolar's Thirumandiram. As you all know, my last video was on the modern sage, U.G. Krishnamurti, on the occasion of his Aradhana anniversary day. It is heartening to note that this video has attracted more than 500 awakened listeners, giving the hope that this selected tribe has not died down yet, and the world is still in possession of some spiritual souls interested in the fundamental question of life and its meaning. While humanity on the whole is interested in uninterrupted happiness, which according to UG is an impossibility, all the sages have harped on only one solution, that is liberation, which is beyond the material happiness and unhappiness. And it is the only weapon to cut off the chain of sorrow-ridden cycle of birth and death. A slight diversion. In my last talk, I had mentioned about the book A Taste of Life and extensively quoted from it. It was a book in English by Mr. Mahesh Bhatt, the famous film producer and writer. During my talk at that time, I had mentioned that this book has been translated by me and it will be released soon. Now that book has come out under the Tamil title Valvin Oru Suvai by one Peduru Padipagam, headed by Mr. Peter in Chennai. This book contains the last days of U.G. Krishnamurti at Veli Cruzia in Italy by the writer Mr. Mahesh Bhatt, who has written down in intimate language the passing away of U.G. Krishnamurti. It also contains a prologue, that is a brief history of U.G. Krishnamurti, a brief biographical history of U.G. Krishnamurti. I only request to my dear viewers, the Tamil knowing dear viewers, to get a copy from Peduru publishers and read it. I hope you will enjoy it. I am going to give the website of that publication. It is www.neithal.org. I am showing it for the benefit of the viewers. Please note down and get a copy. Thank you. Well, today's 17th episode on Thirumoolar touches a new subject concerning the relationship between the created universe and the non-created immortal creator. In the first two lines of the poem, the creator is compared to the mud pot maker of different varieties, including us, the human beings. But unlike the material pot maker, this one only almighty unseen potter is inside every pot. We have to infer two things from these two lines, first two lines. One is the entire universe is part of him with a capital H, as he lives in every created thing. The second thing is, as the raw material of every pot is clay, so the various parts are simply appearances in form and name, produced by the almighty clay. According to biblical book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7, quote, "Then the Lord had formed man from the dust of ground." Quotation ends. However, the last two lines of the poem explain a different but mysterious truth. It compares the Almighty to human eyes that see the outside world but cannot see its own eyes. The esoteric meaning implies that the Almighty may see his self-made illusory creations but not himself. The relevant Thirumoolar poem runs like this. மண்ணொன்றுதான் பல நற்கலமாயிடும் உள்நின்ற யோனிகளுக்கெல்லாம் ஒருவனே கண்ணொன்றுதான் பலகாணும் தனை காணா அண்ணலும் அவ்வண்ணமாகி நின்றானே. In translation, it is only clay of which are created all vessels. So also the Almighty, the abiding inner cause of his creations. It is only eyes that see the outside world excepting themselves. So also the Almighty, the seer, sees not himself. The Tamil word Thirumoolar uses is annal. Annal. In loose translation, it is the respected Almighty. It may be noted here that many similar statements are made in various holy books, starting from Upanishad, the signature tune of which is Advaitam, one and not many. The profound meaning is you need two things to see: the seer, the subject, and the object to be seen. Here, the seen are the appearances, or unreal created creatures, and the seer is the eyes. We may shift the simile to Lord Shiva's third eye, the symbol of wisdom, which sees, which does not see its own eye. According to Upanishadic Mahavakya, it is, within quote, Prajnanam Brahman, meaning consciousness is Brahman. The consciousness is an all-pervading energy, and the creatures are his unreal appearances. There is a similar reference point in the Indian epic Mahabharata, where Lord Krishna takes the form of the biggest screen in the theatre of Kurukshetra war, and on this screen appears all the imaginable and unimaginable creatures to fulfill the wish of Arjuna, the seeker. This mega screen makes Arjuna see all the objects, whereas the screen does not see itself, which is still unmoving. All these are the illusory creatures of the illusory Maya, Krishna explains. Again, this screen simile is used by our contemporary sage Sri Ramana Maharishi. All the moving pictures, that is why it is called movie, appear on the unmoving screen in a theatre. The screen is real, but the moving pictures are unreal, explained Sri Ramana Maharishi. It is also worth quoting here the Yoga Vasishta, who said, the world is an optical illusion. Sri Ramana went one step ahead by saying, even this unreal is real, insofar as the unreal appearances cannot sustain without the real. In that sense, the unreal is also real. A unique explanation by Ramana Maharishi. Gautama Buddha's famous statement, the world both exists and exists not, indicates for the ignorant the world exists, whereas for the Jivan Mukta or the enlightened it doesn't. We cannot leave out Sri Adi Shankara in this context, who almost uses the part simile of Thirumoolar. Quote, when the picture, that is the part, is broken, the sky in the picture becomes one with the sky outside. So with the dissection of upadhis, the ego, the knower of Brahman, becomes Brahman, says Shankara. Quotation ends. It simply means there is Brahman in all of us, but revealed only on removing ignorance. This last two lines, which says, the Almighty doesn't see himself, is beyond human consumption. Human conception. With my limited understanding, I could only compare it to the sun with its rays. While the sun emanates light, it doesn't get lighted nor sees itself. It is simply an illuminating sight. The only way for us to test this and resolve the mystery of the Almighty not seeing Himself is to become Almighty Himself. This is perhaps the hidden meaning of Thirumoolar. Thirumoolar's poetic message. See you next time. Thank you.